everybody, it's Kelly. Welcome back to Kelly's Little Ones Nursery. So I'm here tonight to do a 2-for-1 video. First up, I'm going to show you my monthly labs. Now, these are from May, and because May is over now and this is June, I've been putting these off, and putting these off. The second thing I will be showing you is things I recently acquired from my grandma, because I put it on Facebook, but I don't think I came here on YouTube and mentioned, but my grandma passed away like 3 days before Mother's Day, so she's been gone for a few weeks. But there's a few things that I acquired from Grandma, or from Grandpa's house, basically. My grandpa recently moved from his trailer that he was living in. My Uncle Sam finally convinced him to move from his trailer he was living in to a independent living facility that that was actually across the street from where my grandma was living. It's a nursing home. It acts as a nursing home, but it's also a rehabilitation place. It's called St. Joseph's Rehabilitation, but it also has residents there that on the, I think, the second floor, that acts as a nursing home for the more permanent residents, and that's where my grandma was living when she passed. She was 92 years old, so she lived a very long life. She raised 5 children. My grandpa and her were married for, I don't remember now, like over 70 years, basically. They raised 5 children. There's 6 grandchildren and 1 great-grandchild. So she lived a long life. So there's one thing I got from my grandmother that I can't show you because I'm doing this on my computer, but it is a homemade cross that Aunt Terry said she has one, and Terry said that my cousin Josie has one, and Grandma had one, and Terry really wanted me to have that, and so, and then I have a small little jewelry box that she said I could have. I asked my mom if she wanted anything in there. Everything in there, it's just a few things, but I'll show you that. And then my grandfather, he is older now, and he's got like macular degeneration or whatever that eye disease is called. And like I said, he's 92, so he can't really read anymore. So, and they were still working on cleaning out his trailer that he used to live in. My grandfather is still living over there at at St. Joe, at an independent living facility across from St. Joseph's, and like my Uncle Sam helped him move in there, and like for uh probably the first maybe week or two, he was able to just walk across the street and see her every single day. He didn't have to worry about um he didn't have to worry about waiting for paratransit every single day to come and get him, and then take him back. So he likes when Aunt Terry was here. She could drive him, but and then no sooner did he move into this independent living facility that she passed away, unfortunately. And so yeah, I have a few things to show you. The things that I can show you. Um, my mom also, um, Uncle Sam and my Aunt Terry came over. Not yesterday, but I think it was last Friday, with some blankets and some things like that. We got them last week. My mom picked out a couple of blankets that that she wanted, and a pillow, and brought over a jewelry box, a homemade cross for me, and a Bible, and a fill-in word book type thing, which my mom does those fill-in type ones, not word searches, but they're fill-ins, they're different. My mom took that, of course, and picked out a couple of blankets. So we got a couple of extra little blankets, one that she made herself and one that's been around for a while. So, and I got Grandpa's old Bible. Or if I asked, because when Aunt Terry called, she asked us if there was anything we might want, and of course I was here alone. My mom and stepdad were at the store, so I was like, I don't know what my mom would want. I just asked Aunt Terry if my grandpa had any more Bibles or whatnot, because I know that he can't see and read them anymore. Because I remember, like way back in the day, every Christmas. Sorry guys, if you can hear that, my window's open and I live really close to Trent. The main highway. People are out revving it up, I guess. I don't know. Kind of annoying. But other than that, anyway, and Aunt Terry actually said that, yeah, there was a Bible there, so she read that to me, because I know that Grandpa won't mind if I have it, because he can't see to read it. So yeah. Anyway, my grandmother finally let go. She passed away a few weeks ago now. Her memorial is not set in. It's set for July. I think it's because that's when everybody can try to get here and get together, because my mom and I are here, and Uncle Sam and Aunt Lisa are here. Their son Jake is here. Jake's daughter Charlie are here, and then you have the relatives over in Wichita, Kansas, which includes my Aunt Terry, my Aunt Terry. Her daughter Josie actually lives in Kansas City, Missouri, so not in Wichita, but close. And then, of course, my uncle Andy, Aunt Gwen, and David and their kid and their yeah and their children, David and Carrie, they also live in Wichita. So so I guess the memorial service is set for July. It is on a Saturday, but it is at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So which is good, which works for me. I mean, if it were any other, if it were earlier than that, then I could set it up with dialysis and make sure that I could either go to dialysis later or maybe the day before. But because it is at not till 1 o'clock in the afternoon on that day, sorry, my nose always seems to itch every time I come on camera. But anyway, yes. So just keep your thoughts and your prayers for our family. And there's one other thing, you guys. I asked this privately to a my best friend of mine and the mother of my godson. I was like, so I have a question for you guys. Sorry. I mean, yes, although it is sad that she's gone, but I haven't cried yet. That's what I want to know, you guys. What my question is, does that make me a bad person? Does that make me a bad person that I haven't literally broke down and cried yet? Does that make me a bad person? And I know the comments will get disabled by YouTube. And when you see this, I know you won't be able to comment right away, but I will fix the comments when after this is uploaded. But if you could answer that question for me. Does it make me a bad person that I haven't actually cried yet? Of course I'm sad. Of course I'm sad. Because I have so many memories with my grandma. Because I am the oldest granddaughter. I'm the oldest grandchild out of all of us. So I have more memories than any of them. And they've always been there for my mom and I each time a medical crisis has come up. And my mom has always got on the phone and called them if it's something important that they need to know. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So just keep my family in your thoughts and prayers. I'm doing okay. My mom's doing okay. We're doing okay. Grandpa is doing okay too. But he is lonely though, which I don't blame him. He lost the love of his life, the woman he was married to for over 70 years. And they're both 92 years old. She had a good life. Unfortunately, she had one stroke and she remembered it. She was fine. And then she had a second stroke. I don't know the timeline of them, but and then when she had the second stroke, that kind of took her out of their home and put her in at St. Joseph's more permanently because after, like, even before the second stroke, her memory was starting to decline. stroke, and it just made the memory just decline more. And it brought her in St. Joseph's more permanently. And we would go and see her not often enough. Often before, after that, this was after the second stroke. Well, she was still more alert and awake and could talk to you, but still kind of repeat things. But still, you could still communicate. Then she had a third stroke, which just immobilized her a whole lot more than even the first stroke did. So, yeah, and then once she had that third stroke, it just declined quicker. She stopped communicating. She couldn't eat anymore on her own. She couldn't. They had to use a Hoyer to. It took a couple of people to get her up and sitting in a chair, or take her to dress her and bathe her and do all that stuff. At one point, she stopped being able to eat on her own. They put, I think they put an IV in her to give her some nutrition, but she just went downhill. But she did hang on for so long. And I think it's like when you're sad, but you know that they're just kind of hanging on, even though they're no longer can have any control of their bodily functions or their mind, or just looking at a vegetable. So I'm going to ask this question. Am I a bad person for not breaking down and crying? I don't think I'm a bad person, but in the comments down below, tell me what you think. Sorry, I made this go a lot longer. So I gotta show you a couple of things that I can't show you. Let's get on to the lab real quick. On a better note, now these are from May, and mind you, it is June, but gonna have June labs pretty soon. But here they are. I did a lot better this month, as you can tell by the smiley faces on some of them. The ones that are in yellow are the ones that are not so good, but much better this month. I have to eat more protein. My protein's a little low. The fluids are still high like usual, but everything else looks pretty good. But that was for May. I'll try to make sure and do my June labs a lot sooner than I did the May labs. Okay, so give me a thumbs up for having pretty good labs for the month of May, even though this is June. And tell me to eat more. I need to eat more. I need to fatten up. I'm only 76 pounds. I should weigh just a little bit more. I try to fatten up, but it doesn't work that much. Okay, so, alright, this is almost 20 minutes long, you guys. I'm sorry, but you guys like long videos. So, this is the, I don't know, can you see it? This is the jewelry box that my Aunt Terry wanted me to have. And, got There's a little button of some sort, and I don't know what. Let's see. I don't know what this thing is. There's that. Let's see. There's like, I don't know. It looks like a. Oh, you know what? This is an earring. Look, it's an earring, you guys. It's a dream catcher earring, which won't do me any good because I don't. And then you got a little safety pin in here and a couple of keys. I don't know. Aunt Terry opened it up when she brought it to me, and I'm like, I should have told her to take all this stuff with her because I don't. What am I gonna do with any of this stuff? And I won't even. And I probably won't even see Aunt Terry again until the memorial, and then another little button of some sort. It's one of these. It's like a pin. And then it looks like another, probably an earring or something like that. I have no clue. I don't know, just random little things in here. And there's like a sewing needle. I'm like, I should have told her to take the rest of this stuff, because what am I going to do with any of this stuff? She thought it was just jewelry, but the only jewelry I see is this thing. So there's this little box. It's a nice little box. And then, um, and then, oh, and then this is Grandpa's Bible, which it's got bookmarked in it. It's bookmarked Exodus, and then he's got a couple other bookmarks in here. But it is, I don't know how long he's had this, but it's in good shape. I don't know what version it is. It just says the Holy Bible. Oh, there it is. Oh, I should have looked right here. You can't see it because it's really, really dark. But it's the New International Version, which when I looked at it, it was easy to read, and those actually are the Bibles that I have around that I have around here is the NIV Bible, which again stands for the New International Version. I have plenty of these around here. I'm like, what? It says I couldn't, for the life of me, I couldn't figure out what version this was, if it was King James or what it was, until coming on here with you guys and looking at this part of the cover and looking at it, and it says NIV. So that explains why this is so much easier to read. And then it comes with, like all Bibles do, it comes with one of those, a bookmark of its own, and it was already marked. It looked like the last time he had probably read it when he could see, it was bookmarked 1 Corinthians. So, and I'm sure that he won't mind me having it. And then it's marked over here too. It's marked with the other bookmark and this, and then two other bookmarks. It looks like he was keeping track of reading Jeremiah, during the month of March, and then April and May, and then he stopped. So it's one of these bookmarkers here that you can read all the Bible during the month of March, April, May, and June, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. That was bookmarked under Jeremiah because he was reading Jeremiah at the time, it looked like. And it was marked off here and here. So that's pretty cool. And then he was really into Indian literature and had this, and had this bookmark in here. Geronimo. No, I don't know what that says. Can you tell me what this says, you guys? Again, I know when the comments will be turned off, but I will turn them on. Can you tell me what this says, you guys? But it has an Indian man on it, and it's Chickawa, I don't know. But see this word? See that word right at the bottom? Can you tell me what that says? That it has that in it. So I haven't started reading it yet, but I did put it out. I just left it the way it was. Okay, off we go. And then I'm gonna put this back here, and then I also found another bookmark in there. Also found another bookmark in the Bible. So this was one of Grandpa's Bibles that he had before he literally couldn't see to read it anymore. Still in really good shape. Like I said, it's the New International Version, which I like this version. For me, I like this version better than the King James Version. It's because the King James is, art thou the, you know, y'all, you all are familiar, but I like the International Version better. That's what most of my Bibles are. And I'm believing that I have a whole bunch of other Bibles from my grandpa that he gave me a long, long time ago. He wouldn't remember it right to this day because I've had them for so long. I still have them. So that is what Aunt Terry brought over to me. Oh yeah, and she also brought over my grandma's digital watch. It has this kind of wristband on it though. So I gotta put it on really carefully because these, when you stretch it, it tends to, uh, it tends to pinch your skin. But my Uncle Sam figured out how to set it for me. It was like set on like 9:30 p.m. or something. So you just push this big button. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but the time is 10:37 p.m. Did you hear that? So, my Aunt Terry was telling me that when Grandma was alert and could know what's going on around her, they used to constantly push the button because they like to hear the voice of the watch say what time it was because it's kind of has a British accent. So, and then The cross I can't show you because my stepdad hung it up for me and it's hanging on a tack and I really don't want to move it, but it's a really pretty homemade cross. If you have me on Facebook, I will take a picture of it and I'll put it on Facebook and I will show you. So anyway, this video went a lot longer than I really anticipated, but I know that you guys like longer videos. So again, here's a recap of my labs. I showed them to you. My albumin is 3.7, which is below goal. That is the protein. My KT over V, which explains how my blood is getting cleaned, is 3.27, which is great. My potassium is 4.8, which is great. My hemoglobin is a little bit low, which just means I need a little boost on my blood count. And my phosphorus was good at 4.8 as well. My total calcium was 9.1, which is great. And my parathyroid hormone is 165, which is amazing. And my average fluid weight gains are both above goal during the month and the weekend. So that is the video for tonight. Thank you for watching my 2-for-1 video. And again, if you guys, I will fix the comments because I'm sure that they won't be able to, they will be disabled, but please answer my comment, answer my question. Am I a bad person for not crying and breaking down and crying right away? Or do you think that's how I'm grieving is perfectly normal? Let me know in the comments below. And these are my labs for the month of May. I'll come back on here after I get my June labs, and I'll do them a lot sooner. So, because I don't know why I kept putting my labs off, but I did. But yeah, so anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It's 100% free. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. I'm Kelly. This is Kelly's Little Ones Nursery. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any videos when content is uploaded, and share with your friends. And please, please, please just have a wonderful day and or weekend. This is the weekend. Good night, and remember, be blessed and be a blessing. Good night, guys.